Hey guys, AJ here back with another one for you. So guys, Christmas is almost here, right? And guys, just like Thanksgiving, you have all these 304s out here trying to be strong and independent.
I am woman, hear me roar, in numbers too big to ignore.
And they end up spending all the holidays by themselves, right? Because they're so annoying, they're so insufferable that their family, hell, even their bastard kids don't want anything to do with them on Christmas. So then they go to the dumpster fire known as TikTok and cry about how they're going to spend the holidays all by themselves.
No, nothing. I'm just emotional. Why don't you understand that?
Clown world, right? And there's a small group of you might, let's say, AJ, men spend the holiday by themselves too. Well, first I have to say,
I don't remember asking you a goddamn thing.
guys, men have always spent holidays alone. There's always been a group of guys that are like, truck drivers, you know what I'm saying, have had to work, you know what I'm saying, right? Guys that are homeless, right? Fine. But now there's chicks doing this, right? Absolutely insane. And guys, a lot of us guys will find like a friend to hang out with, watch some football, you know what I'm saying? But these chicks are alone. It's them and their cats, right? So guys, we're gonna go to dumpster fire known as TikTok and look at these chicks whining about being alone on Christmas. But before we do, like, subscribe, drop a comment, guys. Join my Discord, guys, and check out the playlist at the end for more videos about chicks being alone on the holidays. And guys, let's get into this.
If you live alone like me, you know that the holiday season can feel so lonely sometimes. I want to share with you guys 4 things you can do by yourself to get yourself in that holiday spirit. The first thing you need to do is acknowledge that this is a normal feeling. I know it looks like everybody is having the time of their life during this season on social media, and it seems like everybody has a big happy family, or everybody's married, or everybody has a boyfriend or a girlfriend, or an amazing group of friends. That is not the truth. There are probably hundreds of thousands of people sitting in their homes alone throughout the holiday season and feeling lonely about it. So if you feel that way, you're not alone. The next thing I want you to do, even if you think it's silly, is get in your car, go to your nearest Home Goods, Target, TJ Maxx, and pick yourself up one holiday themed item. If you live alone, it might feel silly to decorate your entire apartment or home for Christmas, but trust me, just get yourself one thing. I like to do a candle or maybe a mini little Christmas tree figurine, and I want you to bring that home and put it somewhere that you can see it. Put it in a location that you can see as soon as you walk in the door. It will lift your spirits a little bit. Just because nobody else is going to see this decoration, you're not decorating for anybody else that you live with, it's still worth it because it's for you. You're decorating for you and you want you to feel happy. So treat yourself and get yourself a little holiday themed item. Wherever you live, you have a neighbor. Whether it's an apartment neighbor, a house neighbor, you have a neighbor. What I want you to do is either bake something if you like to bake, or just go to the store, get like a tin of cookies, whatever you like to eat. But don't eat all of them. Make a little plate of the leftovers since it's just you, we live alone here, and knock on your neighbor's door and give it to them and say happy holidays. I feel like my generation is gonna feel awkward doing this, but I promise you the feeling of giving something to someone else just makes your day so much better. Obviously, of course, it's so nice that you're giving them something. It could make their day too, but giving a lot of times makes you feel even better than getting. So step out of your comfort zone. If you're not used to like knocking on people's doors, and just do it. Even if they don't answer, leave it at their doorstep with a little note, and it just makes you feel a little bit less alone. The last thing I want you to do is look up whatever neighborhood near you has good Christmas lights. There's usually one in every city or town. There's a neighborhood that goes all out for their lights. I know this feels like a date night activity or something that you'd want to do with friends, but if you have a car or you have 2 feet, I want you to plan a night that you're gonna go and look at the Christmas lights by yourself. If you're taking your car, turn on some Christmas music, look out the window, don't go on your phone, just enjoy the sights of the Christmas lights. I think Christmas lights give me like serotonin. I don't know what it is. It just makes me so happy. And it's something that you can do by yourself. You don't need to wait for anyone to do it with you. Going out and taking a little walk or drive around a neighborhood with Christmas lights and other people looking at the Christmas lights will help you feel a little bit less alone, and it's gonna get you in that holiday spirit all on your own. Save this video, and when you're feeling down, force yourself to do one of these things and you will feel better this season. If you
Look at that, guys. She actually thought that she dropped some crazy knowledge or whatever. Guys, if you think that this knucklehead has anything useful to say,
You've been had. You've been took. You've been hoodwinked. Bamboozled. Led astray. Run amok.
clown world. Guys, think about how she's like, yeah, to go and bring stuff to your neighbors, right? Because, guys, giving actually feels good. I know that that might sound weird. Of course, a woman actually thinking that giving is something that they should do and thinking that that's weird.
Just like a woman.
Look at that, guys. These chicks take and take and take. So the idea of giving is alien to them. And guys, a guy will sit there on Christmas Day, right? Watch some football, pet his dog, right? Just chilling. What is going on? The fact that there's women spending Christmas alone, that is the most pathetic thing I've ever heard, because they're the more social of the genders anyways, right? Look at that. These modern chicks have no friends, no family. They all hate each other, right? To where they're on Christmas alone. Look at that, guys. And guys, she has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. All of these comments here are all, oh, she says, I know that it might seem that everyone's happy, whatever. Guys, most people have families. It's this new growing group of modern chicks who don't. Guys, there are hashtags. Hashtag holidays. Hashtag holiday loneliness. Hashtag lonely. Hashtag living alone. Hashtag Christmas. Hashtag Christmas activities. Clown world.
This is my first year in my entire life spending Christmas alone.
Look at that.
Dynamics are so hard. Being from a broken family is so hard. Most families aren't perfect, and all of that is just exacerbated around the holidays. I think because you feel like you're supposed to feel so good around the holidays.
You are.
You're supposed to feel so connected and cozy with your family. When you're not, it just feels so much worse. If this is your first year setting boundaries with your family and spending Christmas alone, I see you, I love you, and I am very proud of you. Christmas in this in-between time between childhood and full adulthood, like having your own family and house and life, it's just so weird because you keep trying to recreate the magic of childhood, but it's just never gonna feel the same. I hear that once you have your own kids, that magic comes back, so I'm looking forward to that. But until then, I'll be going and getting a lot of hugs from chosen family today. So this is my
Look at that, guys. Her first comment here is, I spent it alone, but with my cat and my dog, my fur babies. This chick says, look at that, man. All these chicks and her comments. She has 60 comments, guys. And they're all saying the same thing. These chicks are cooked, man. Come on, man. Guys, you're better off alone on the holidays than trying to spend the holidays with one of these lonely chicks, right? Come on, man. Absolute clown world. Guys, are hashtags. Hashtag Christmas. Hashtag alone on the holidays. Hashtag holidays alone. Clown world. Now, guys, I think this chick is British, right? Or she's Irish, I'm not sure, because she speaks so quickly, right? But guys, what's with these British chicks, like the UK chicks, doing their makeup so they look so much older, right? Guys, these chicks are doing their makeup all crazy, getting face injections to where girls that are like 23, 24, they look like they're in their 40s. Guys, don't believe me? Google it, right? It's absolutely insane. This chick is in her early 20s. She's like 21. Look at how old she looks, right?
Because you love this time of year, but you also don't like it at the same time because it's kind of a reminder of, you know, if your situation, if you don't have many friends, if you don't have many family, you are not alone here, okay? We are all in the same boat. I feel like a lot of people will not admit this to themselves, but it is okay to feel like that, and it's okay to not be okay, and to not always love this time of year, okay? So I'm going to talk about that here, and I have had so many messages from you girls saying you feel like this, or talking about it made you feel so much better, and that makes me so happy because I want you to know that we have our little community here and you are not alone, okay? To be completely honest with you girls, okay, I have had to go through some friendship crap, and I feel like we all do as we graduate high school and get into our 20s. There are lots of changes, and it's okay, it's healthy. Sometimes you're going to be on the receiving end or you're going to be on the giving end. It's what it is. Sometimes you don't need to give someone an explanation. Sometimes
Is she Australian, I think?
you don't get the explanation either. It's kind of, you know, hard being on either end. And don't get me wrong, I freaking love this time of year. The holiday season, Christmas, it is my favorite time. I'm so blessed that I have my family, which makes it so enjoyable for me, and Chad. I love it so much. Christmas and New Year's, it makes me so happy, and I get so excited and inspired and just happy. It's the most vibrant version of me. But there is one little part of me that makes me a little bit sad about this time of year, and it's because I don't have a big group of girlfriends that I can be like, oh, let's go have like a friend
There it is.
dinner, like cocktails like you see on Instagram, like everyone does that. But no, like I said in my last video, a lot of those things that you see online are not real. That could have been the first time that those group of girls hung out all year. That could have been a family reunion that you just don't know about. What made me realize that I needed to distance myself from these friends is because I would say to Chad, I want to go hang out with someone, but I don't have anyone to hang out with. But I had people in my life that I could have hung out with, but I didn't want to. And because I didn't want to, that was kind of a sign it's time to let go and cut these people off. I talk to girls all day online and social media, but seeing them in person, it doesn't happen. I also have the
right there, guys. Right there. Right? You guys hear that? She says the stalks the girls online, but she doesn't see them in person. That's these modern women, man. They think that Instagram and all this other stuff is real life. Us guys still have friends in real life as well as like friends that we play Overwatch with or Call of Duty with, right? Or we'll actually say, hey, look, there's a dude that I've been playing Call of Duty with who lives like 5 hours away. Hey, man, do you want to meet up? Grab a beer? Hey, man. You know what I'm saying? Guys, there's videos of guys showing how their friend finally met their homeboy that they've been like clanning with on Rainbow Six or freaking Call of Duty with for 5 years. They'll meet up. Hey, what's up, dude? But these girls don't even take the extra step. Absolutely insane. And guys, she goes on for like another 2.5 minutes, guys. I don't know. You just want to hear that, right? But guys, these girls have no friends. They have no family. And even when they do go out, it's all fake on Instagram. They're cooked. And her first comment here says, this time of year can be rough. So the girls online are the best support system. Guys, look at that. Look at that. Stupid. They don't learn, guys. They don't learn. These chicks are alone. They're depressed, guys. Right? And if you're in a relationship with them, right, they're going to try and expect you to take on all this emotional heavy lifting to make them happy, to make them feel safe, and make them feel heard, right? Guys, stay home, drink a beer, right? Hang out with your dog. You know what I'm saying? Play some frisbee, call some buddies, play some football, you know? Come on, man, don't deal with these chicks. Guys, are hashtags, hashtag girl talk, hashtag Christmas, hashtag advice, hashtag loner life, hashtag relatable content, hashtag relatable TikToks. All right, you guys, this is AJ. I appreciate you guys. Like, subscribe, and guys, I am out of here. Have a good one.